Hello. Let me see if we are actually on here together. Let me get over here to the comments. So if you're on YouTube, I'll be able to see you here on the computer. And doesn't look like we've caught up here yet on Flourishing Live. Let me recheck. There we are. Okay. I think the gang's all here. Hello, I am Cindy Hudson and I am a sales director with Mary Kay. You may be one of my customers. You may be one of Diane's customers, who's my partner in crime. She is my senior sales director, Mary Kay, or you may be one of our amazing unit members, customers. We just want to thank you all for being on. If you are a consultant, if you'll just go ahead, put your name down there, put where you're streaming in from with us tonight. If you are a customer of one of us or our amazing team members, just put in there who your Mary Kay consultant is and where you're streaming in from. We always like to see how many states and how many areas of the country we are covering here on our virtual events. And so if you'll just put that in the comments. And so I see that there are a few people on with us. Let me see if I can get over to where I would get the comments. Okay. I should be able to see the comments on Facebook over here on my phone. So there's a few people on with me. If you'll go ahead and put who you are, who your consultant is, where you're streaming in from. If you're on Facebook, I can see those comments here on my computer screen. So yay, we're so glad you're here. This is June the 30th. Oh, and I am streaming in. I'm actually in Maceo, Kentucky this evening. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm sitting in Kentucky. So let me know where you are. I'm still not seeing comments, but that's okay. I'm going to keep going anyway. This is June the 30th, guys. And if you are a customer, if you are a friend of ours, a family member, you maybe aren't yet in the Mary Kay business, but you do love our product and you help us stay in business, then you might not know that June the 30th is a pretty daggone it big deal. It's a big deal because this is our last day of our seminar year. And so we want to thank you right now. Oh, I see that Terry is watching and Peggy is watching. You guys be sure that you put on there where you're watching from, okay? It is the last day of our seminar year. And we don't have quotas in Mary Kay, but we do have goals in Mary Kay. And so we set our own goals, and the company helps us with that by giving us benchmarks. Like if you do this, then we are able to offer this to you. There's like benchmarks and things like that. And so we as consultants, directors, senior directors, future whatever, all the different levels that we can obtain in Mary Kay, we set goals for ourselves to reach these milestones and these benchmarks that the company gives us. And so your consultant may be working on that. And today is her last day to finish that for this seminar year. As all of us have different goals. It may be a goal of adding so many new team members. You might be able to help her with that. If you are just now an amazing customer, she may have already talked to you about how you could help her by building her team. And that would be you coming in, being a brand ambassador, using our amazing product, being able to be beautiful for half the price, and help a few of your friends and family be just as beautiful as you as being your customers. That may be something she shared with you. She may have shared a sales goal that she has given herself to reach for this seminar year. And so anything that you could help by purchasing from her this very day, she may have shared that with you. If she's not shared any of that with you, then ask her, okay? Ask her, how can I help you today, this very day, this last day of your seminar year? And she will tell you, okay? She will tell you. As the director, excuse me, I've got something in my mouth. As the director of Cindy Sagacious Superstars, our goal was to better ourselves from last month. And so we are very close to that. And so if you're a customer of somebody in Cindy Sagacious Superstars, which is me, ask your consultant that, what is, what can I do to help you, help your director get to that goal. If you're a Classy Coal, if you're a customer of a Classy Coal, they have a benchmark that they're trying to hit. So ask your consultant that before the night is over, okay? Okay, who else is on? Let's say so. Peggy is on from Robards, Kentucky. Terry Gabus, hey, my friend Terry. She is on in Tennessee, in the Nashville area, actually. Diane is on from Destin, Florida. So, yay! I'm not sure where Terry is at today, Terry Dillinger, but I know she lives in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure if she's there or if she's out on vacation, because that's the cool thing with virtual, guys. We can do this business from anywhere, wherever we're at. I was in Texas last week, and so I did my business from Texas last week when I was there. So that's a kind of another cool thing about Mary Kay. And so I'm going to talk to you about melt proofing your makeup. And while I was in Texas, which I was up in the Panhandle, up in Amarillo, we don't have the high humidity, but we usually are way hot. Like it's usually in the hundreds, heat index over 100. But it was we actually had a nice week while I was there, to where the temperatures stayed like in the high 70s to the mid 80s. And we had rain every day. I mean, it was weird. Let me just tell you, it was weird. Amarillo doesn't, we don't, that's not how it is. That's not how it is in the high plains. So it was really weird. And then I started getting Facebook texts and things from people here in Owensboro, and they were talking about how hot it was. And all these cool little memes were on their Facebook pages. And I was like texting, going, what's going on in Kentucky? And they were going, oh my gosh, heat index is over 100, 108. And so you never know what part of the country you're going to be in, what's going to be going on. Now, our humidity is supposed to drop here in Kentucky, I think after today, but it hasn't dropped yet. So I don't know if it's humid. You might want to put in the chat, is it humid where you're at right now? Is it humid? Hey, Jamie, I see that we have Jamie on, who is a guest, I believe, of Peggy's here in Owensboro. Good to see you, Jamie. And then let's see who's on YouTube. We've got Christy on YouTube, and she is in the Illinois, and I know she's kind of in the Chicago area. So look at that. We've got Illinois, we've got Florida, we've got Kentucky, we've got Tennessee, and probably many others on here. So be sure you put that in. So put in the chat, or is it humid where you're at? Okay, let me know about your humidity level. And only because we're talking about melt proofing our makeup. So sometimes you think about high humidity when your makeup starts to run off your face. Okay, Donna is also on with us from Illinois. So I'm going to talk to you about some of our products that are particularly good for that. Before I start with that, though, let me tell you that if you are using good skincare, all of your makeup is going to stay on better than if you're not using skincare or not using good skincare. If you don't have which I hope, since you're on here, that you have an amazing consultant and she's helping you with your skincare. But the thing is to be sure that you're using skincare that fits your skin type. Okay, so we have dry skin people, we have oily skin people, we have people that are both. Combination is what we call that. And you may be neither. And neither means that when we ask that question, you go, I don't know what you're talking about. As I always tell my customers, that means you just have normal skin. Because if you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you have no problem. Anybody that has oily skin, that used to be me, way oily, I would know what you were talking about. Somebody that's very, very dry knows what we're talking about. Sometimes if you just are normal, you're thinking people's skin is different. That means God has blessed you with normal skin, and you need to embrace that and thank him for that. But your consultant can help you with the skincare that's best for you depending on your skin type. And that is a way to start beating that makeup meltdown from the beginning, is good skincare. Okay, then I'm going to tell you about some tips of other products that we have in Mary Kay. I don't know why I'm even messing with my bangs. I don't know why I'm doing that. Some tips, other products that we have in Mary Kay that can help that meltdown not happen. And so the first thing I'm going to start with is our foundation primer. So you see mine is getting low, but there's lots more in there. And this is our foundation primer. I actually have some things. I'm going to go off this screen here for just a minute and go over to some pictures I took today of our products to talk to you about them just a little bit. And I'm going to talk about the primer first. And this is it has a broad spectrum sunscreen of SPF 15. I know that's not really high, but it is a sunscreen that's broad spectrum. It's going to keep you from burning rays and also aging rays. It helps fill in the imperfections in your skin, such as larger pores, or maybe you have like fine lines and wrinkles. This is okay for a guy to even use if he just wants to even out that skin, the skin imperfections on his face. It is applied after moisturizer. It's lightweight. It glides on. It's kind of a silicone-based gel that you're going to feel the amazing feel that it has. It's just like silk. It will help. It will go on any skin type. This is good for any skin type. And it kind of mattifies just a little bit after you get it on. So if you do have a little excess oil, you'll like this product just for how it feels on your face. I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is 20 for this product. It cost 20. I'm going to go back over to my screen while we do this part because I'm going to actually put a little bit on. Okay, let me go over here. All right. And this is 20. This is our retail price for this is 20. It lasts a really good long time. And I'm going to put it on just over my makeup. You probably won't be able to tell a thing, but you might can. And I'm going to use my foundation brush. The foundation brushes are 14. You can actually apply this with a foundation brush. And I'm going to put it right on the end of that. And I'm going to just kind of dab it around in those areas that have get the most oily on me or where I have pores. And I'm going to kind of push that primer in to those areas. So it gets it into the pore. Well, I think you can y'all kind of see that it's a little more velvety of a look when I put that primer on? Now, if I was in person to you, you would see it really, really good. But it kind of does that little bit of a filter look to your skin. That's why it's okay for guys to just use it too, even if they don't use foundation or CC cream of any kind. They can use this product. And so it's going to mattify just a little bit. It's going to help with oil breakthrough. It acts a little bit like a Velcro for your makeup, keeps it all in place. 20 for this, 14 for the foundation brush. And of course, this foundation brush is amazing for putting on your CC cream and your liquid foundations. It's just awesome. So nobody answered if you've got humidity in your area. If you'd like to still type that in, that would be great. Also type in, have you ever used the primer? Let me know that too. So our foundation primer and our foundation brush, you can put it on that way. You can put it on with your fingers, is totally okay. Okay, then I would apply my foundation of choice, and I do like to use the CC cream mixed with our luminous foundation. Those are 22 for the CC cream, 26 for the foundation. I like to mix them together because it gives you a little bit more of a natural look to your foundation. You get the amazing benefits of our CC cream, which is color correction or complexion correction. So you're getting antioxidants, you're getting vitamins, you're getting SPF 15, you're getting lifting and firming benefits along with the protection and the correcting of your complexion and making it even out. Okay, so now I'm going to go to another step that you could use, and that is a setting powder. So it's a translucent. So I've just put my primer on. I've just put my foundation. Let me go ahead with our finishing spray because I'm going to apply this a couple of times. Our finishing spray is made by Skin Divia for Mary Kay. It's Mary Kay finishing spray by Skin Divia. So they are known for this type of products. This finishing spray is just like a blast of refreshing. Number one, when you put it on, you can carry this around with you and use it throughout the day. You can layer it like I'm about to do. You shake it up. It shows you on the bottle. Just shake it up really well. Let me go over here to my little pictures that I took today. And let me see if I can find the finishing spray. That is the primer. That is the primer. Okay, is this my finishing spray? Yes, okay, on my finishing spray. Okay, it says anytime you need help avoiding makeup meltdown, a couple of spritz of the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray by Skindivia is what will set you up. It says you can use it for weddings, outdoor weddings. It's amazing for that. For job interviews, because you get sweaty and anxious. For any time that you might have perspiration or that you have high humidity. Okay, it's great for that. It's lightweight formula, washes off just as easily as it sprays on. Again, you can carry it with you throughout the day. We have even been known to use it on body parts that you don't want to sweat through your clothes. The finishing spray will help that. Under the shirt, under the bra line, any of those places that you might need to keep also from melting down. This finishing spray is amazing for that. It said 94% of the people who used it said it kept their makeup looking fresh. 92% said it helped avoid their makeup meltdown. 92%. 90% said it gave them a confidence in their makeup throughout the day, that they knew it was going to stay and it was going to stay put. It said that 86% said it also made their skin look smoother with the finishing spray, and that 80% said it kept their makeup out of their fine lines on their face. So that's awesome, guys. So I would put that on now. Just spray it like so, and a tea, and let that just kind of feels amazing. Pop it in your purse, carry it with you. Okay, while that sets for a minute, and that is 20. This is also 20. We have a theme going here. That is also 20. Okay, let me go back over here to you guys. Christy says very humid where she's at. Yes. I think we have a lot of humidity areas represented here today. Okay, so 20. Okay. Now, the last two things really I'm going to talk about is our setting powders. So we have our silky setting powder that comes in shades. We've got about 3 to 4 shades in each undertone, like ivory, beige, bronze. So we've got maybe even more than that. Like we've got light ivory, we've got medium ivory, we've got medium to deep, medium to light, and it goes into the beiges. So there's quite a few to choose from in this. The silky setting powder and also our translucent powder. Now, if you've got a little bit of trouble with oil, the translucent powder might be the one that you want to choose. Okay. If you have a little bit of oil, but you want a nice smooth look, like the silky setting powder gives us, because there's actually, guys, plant emollient in this silky setting powder. Have y'all ever had a powder that had emollient in it? No, me either. Not until Mary Kay's silky setting powder. And so what I do, because I do have a little bit of oil still, is I mix these together. I love mixing things. So I mix these. And so I get the emollient from the powder, but a little bit more of the setting power of the translucent for my oily skin. And so I mix them. I put a little bit in of the translucent in the top lid of my silky setting, and then I will tap the silky setting into the said lid, and I mix those two together. Let me tell you the benefits of them before I apply them. Here we go. Oh, I like that. Terry said that a filter is a great description. So thanks for that, Terry. Yeah, it kind of just, it does make a huge difference. It does make a huge difference. Okay. And then, of course, the finishing spray is really the same to me on what it does. Now, let me go over here to the powders. I'm going to tell you about the powders. Let me see where I had gotten to. That is the finishing spray. Okay. This is my powders. Now, the translucent is 18. Okay, the silky setting is 20, 18 and 20. So on the translucent, let me blow this up just a little bit. It says that it is an invisible sheer powder that provides a skin perfecting finish. That's what 8 out of 10 women said at an independent survey. It gives you a skin perfecting finish. Again, kind of like a filter, a little bit like a filter. It's weightless on the skin. 98% of the panel said it felt weightless on their skin. 84% said it blended easily with their foundation and set makeup for a flawless look. 88% said it eliminated shine, and 86% said it provided sheer coverage, a nice, lightweight sheer coverage. Okay, so I have taken the translucent and I have mixed it with my silky setting. So let me read to you about the silky setting powder. It comes in various shades, like I told you, so you would work with your consultant on that. It's designed to extend your makeup wear. This innovative formula delivers the setting benefits you want without the things you don't want, like no mineral oil or wax or silicones, parabens or fragrances. It's a plant-based emollient built in that contributes to the silky whisper-like softness of this powder for increased comfort and decreased dryness. So if your powder got into your creases, this powder has the emollient in there to help that not to happen. It's got to it reflects the next generation in high performance powders with modern pigmentations, which reflects our global delivery. We are globally, Mary Kay is global. So, and especially across this United States, we are a melting pot, right? And so we have many, many shades that we work with. So we've done that with the pigmentation. And it's has a full range of flawless face benefits. Okay, so I have mixed this. Let me come back over to you guys. I've mixed this in my lid, and I'm just going to show you. Okay, and Terry said she has used the finishing spray. Want to just thank you for sharing that. And I'm going to take, so I have mixed a little luminous. Again, the silky setting's 20, the luminous is 18, and I'm going to take the big fluffy powder brush, which is also 18, and I am going to pop it on here, and I'm just going to pop that around in those areas to set that. Now, you also notice my eyeshadow is not creased. I've had it on all day. Finishing spray, a little bit of concealer. I use the light ivory concealer on my lids to give me a little bit of staying power, like an eye primer. I put that on today, and then my eyeshadows, and it got spritzes of finishing spray. Okay, so I used my powder, pop that on in those areas that are kind of high traffic areas, that you might wipe, or you might blow your nose, or you might put your hands on your face. I put that on there. Okay, then what I'll do is and let me put also on there our concealers, which work as primers also. Like I use it on my eyes. I use it to highlight also. Those are 16, okay? All right, now I'm going to take the finishing spray, and I'm going to do the last spritzer on here of the finishing spray. Again, you can carry this with you. You can apply this throughout the day. We've got quite a few products like that. Our Time-Wise Repair Renewing Eye Cream. It has a little metal ball on it that you can just freshen up around the eyes and make them feel more awake and less puffy by just carrying that little eye cream in your purse and rubbing that metal ball. It's a ZMAC, zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper, which takes down swelling. You can throw that in your purse. You can have this in your purse. You can have a little of the powder in the lid ready to go, then close off your sifter where you just can pop this out of your purse and pop this on. And many things that we could come up to help you throughout the day. But if you wanted like this little set I kind of put together here, I believe when I added it in my head was 110, I think. I may be off. But this little set right here is like a godsend to keep your makeup from melting off. Okay, so 18 and 18, 20, 20, 20, and 14. And you could have an amazing Meltproof Your Makeup set. Talk to your consultant about this. See if she's running a special here on the last day of June that she could give you a little thank you for jumping on Meltproof Your Makeup. And if you bought all these pieces to this set, ask her, say, hey, I like all of that. You got anything going on? Because she might have something going on for this Meltproof Your Makeup set right here. She might say, hey, jump on one of my events with me and have 3 to 5 to 8 of your favorite friends jump on. Have 3 to 5 to 8 of your favorite friends jump on this right now when we get off. All you have to do is put hashtag replay, and all of your guests would say, I'm on with Sally Sue, and I'm hashtag replaying and watching this for her consultant, Terry. And if you've got 3 to 5 to 8 of your favorite friends saying that on here, that would count as a party. Count as a party. You can all, the set is an amazing little set. They might want this set. That counts as a party when they purchase because they're on here with you. And then your consultant might have an amazing hostess gift that she could gift you some of this for totally free because you added your friends. Just ask her about that. And we've got some webinars running tonight where, again, you can have your friends jump on with you and y'all all watch it and comment. Nobody would see you, just kind of like here on this live. We can't see you, but you can comment and you can get your name into cash drawings. And just for commenting, you can get your name into if you get your friends to join, you could get your name in again 6 more times as a hostess into our cash drawing because your friends joined you and they all commented. And then again, as they purchase, you would be considered a party and you might have an amazing hostess gift from your consultant. So ask her, call her, get hold of her immediately upon watching this. If you aren't watching live at 6 to 6:30, which is what time it is right now on Monday, June the 30th, you can hashtag replay and rewatch this. Now, some of our specials stop today on June 30th. So if you watch it another day, you just have to ask about what else is going on in July. It's okay to watch it at another time. It's okay to get all the know all the benefits and get the tips and tricks on how to use these products anytime. So always put hashtag replay and tag your consultant so she'll know that you're on because your name will go into whatever cash drawing we have going on no matter what day it is. But today on June the 30th, you can really be a help to your consultant. So if you don't want to comment, if you do comment, I'm letting you know, when you comment, we get to put your name into a $350 cash drawing. Okay. So you have to comment for that to happen. So, and Renee is on. Well, hello, Nay. You must be at break at work. It's good to have you. Nay is here in the Owensboro area also. But if you don't want to comment for some strange reason, that I do not know why you would want to comment and get your name into a cash drawing, at least reach out to your consultant and ask her about these products, okay? Meltproofing Your Makeup right here. She can tell you all about them and give you more information probably than I even just did and get you set for all summer because this humidity I don't think is going to be going away permanently and we want to get you fixed up. Okay, we have about 3 more minutes. I don't know if anybody else wants to ask a question. I think Donna, thank you, Vanna. Vanna put down all of our prices again for the products, but they're very cost effective. They last a good long time. 20, 14 for your foundation brush, which you will just love when you start using it. 18 for the big powder brushes, and then our powder translucent is 18, and our silky setting is 20. And so you would be set for the summer. And then you might think, well, hey, did she say something about if I happen to decide I wanted to join my consultant's team that I could be beautiful for half the price? Yes, I said that. So talk to your consultant about that. You might just want to sign up. It's $35 if that's what you want to do. There's another package you could do that's more, but if you want to sign up for $35 and then start out with this amazing, like this set and an amazing skincare set, maybe with an exfoliator thrown in there, we could get you up to where you would need to be to get to your half price break. If that's where you wanted to do it for today, call a few of your friends and family and say, y'all won't believe what I just did. I was on this really kind of funny, cool thing this girl was doing on live, and I decided to join Peggy's team. I did. I joined Peggy's team. And so guess what? I need you to place an order real quick. I'm putting an order together. Let me tell you about what that funny girl told me. She told me about this Meltproof stuff. It's really cool. It's 110. You'll love all the pieces. They last forever. I mean, they're going to last a lot. These last months. All of this is months. And of course, your brushes last almost a lifetime. So, let your consultant know that what you're thinking. You need to call and let her know. You need to do hashtag replay. You need to put your name in the comments. Just like Jamie told us she was watching. Some of these girls have told us they're watching. They're going to get their name into that cash drawing because of that. And then you need to let your consultant know that you have questions. Okay. We would love to have you. Thanks for jumping on this June 30th, 2025. Thank you for being part of your consultant's winning team of either amazing customers or team members and helping us finish strong June 30th, 2025. Okay? We love you all. Thank you.